Have you ever felt like the strength, energy, and confidence you once took for granted are slipping away, leaving you wondering if your best years are behind you? As men over 60, the quiet decline of testosterone can dim your vitality, affecting not just your body but your mood, your drive, and even your relationships. But what if the key to reigniting that fire isn't locked in a pharmacy or some expensive treatment, but hiding in plain sight, in something as simple as the baking soda already sitting in your kitchen? I'm Dr. Mohit Kara, a urologist with over 30 years of experience helping men reclaim their strength and passion. In this video, I'm going to reveal a powerful, natural evening ritual that combines baking soda with one specific ingredient to boost your testosterone, improve circulation, and restore the vitality you thought was lost. You need to watch until the end because I'll not only share the exact ingredient and timing to make this ritual work, but also the simple habits that can amplify its effects, giving you a clear, science-backed roadmap to feel younger, stronger, and more alive, starting tonight. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to share the valuable lessons of old age. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment 1. If you don't like it, comment 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Now that you've grasped why this unassuming mixture commands your attention, let's lay the groundwork for understanding its significance. To fully appreciate the remarkable role that baking soda can play in revitalizing vitality, we must first delve into the essence of testosterone. What it is, why it holds such profound importance for men over 60, and the cascading consequences when its levels begin to wane. This isn't just about a single hormone. It's about the very foundation of what makes a man feel like himself, especially as the years accumulate. In my years of working with men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, I've witnessed a recurring, almost ritualistic moment in my consultations. A man sits across from me, his voice quieter than it once was, his posture slightly slumped, his eyes carrying a mix of resignation and hope. "Doc," he'll say, often with a pause, "I just don't feel like myself anymore." There's a weight to those words, a confession of something deeply personal yet universally understood among men of a certain age. They're not just talking about a bad day or a fleeting slump. They're describing a fundamental shift in their energy, their drive, their very sense of identity. Time and again, when we dig deeper, the root cause emerges: low testosterone. It's a silent force that creeps into a man's life, often unnoticed until its effects are impossible to ignore, reshaping nearly every aspect of his existence. The vital role of testosterone. Testosterone is far more than the hormone tied to libido, though its role in sexual health is undeniably significant. It is the cornerstone of male vitality, a chemical messenger that orchestrates a symphony of physical and mental processes. It signals your muscles to stay strong and resilient, preserving their mass and tone even as the years pile on. It fortifies your bones, keeping them dense and resistant to the brittleness that can lead to fractures. It fuels your metabolism, helping to ward off the stubborn visceral fat that tends to settle around the midsection with age. Beyond the physical, testosterone sharpens your mind, steadies your mood, and sustains the confidence that allows you to navigate life with purpose and clarity. When testosterone levels falter, the effects are not confined to a single area of life. They ripple outward, dimming the fire that once defined a man's sense of self. This decline isn't a sudden plunge but a slow, insidious erosion, so gradual that many men don't realize what's happening until the changes feel overwhelming. Research consistently shows that after the age of 40, testosterone levels drop by approximately 1% per year on average. For men over 60, this decline can accelerate, exacerbated by lifestyle factors like poor nutrition, sedentary habits, disrupted sleep, chronic stress, or medications taken for other age-related conditions. The result is a body and mind that feel out of sync, a betrayal of the vitality that once came naturally. The real-world impact of low testosterone. The symptoms of low testosterone manifest in ways both subtle and profound. Physically, men notice their energy reserves dwindling. Mornings that once began with vigor now start with a lingering fatigue, even after a full night's sleep. Workouts that were once invigorating become grueling, with muscles that ache longer and recover more slowly. The waistline expands, not just from calories but from a metabolism that no longer burns as efficiently. Sexual health suffers too. Erections may lose their firmness, and intimacy can shift from a source of joy to a source of anxiety or frustration. Mentally, the impact is just as significant. Low testosterone often brings a fog of irritability, anxiety, or even depression that settles over daily life. A man who once tackled projects with enthusiasm might find himself procrastinating, his motivation sapped by a brain starved of the hormonal spark that once fueled it. I've seen this play out in countless conversations, where men describe feeling off without being able to pinpoint why. They talk about losing their edge, their sense of purpose, or the quiet confidence that once carried them through challenges. The ripple effects extend to relationships as well. I've sat with couples in my office, the wife often nodding knowingly as I describe the symptoms of low testosterone. She's seen her husband withdraw, not out of a lack of love, but because the energy and desire that once defined him have been quietly eroded. These moments are powerful. They're a reminder that low testosterone doesn't just affect the individual. It touches those closest to him, straining bonds that were once effortless. The relief in the room is palpable when I explain that this isn't a personal failing but a biological shift that can be addressed with the right approach. The gradual decline and the myth of inevitability. What makes low testosterone so challenging is its stealth. It doesn't announce itself with a single catastrophic event. Instead, it slips away incrementally, year by year, in ways that are easy to dismiss as just aging. The belt notches creep outward, workouts feel a bit more taxing, desire wanes just a touch, and sleep becomes less restorative. Over time, these small changes compound, and men begin to accept them as inevitable. This is just what happens after 60, they tell themselves, shrugging off the possibility of reclaiming their vitality. But here's the truth I've seen proven time and again in my practice. While the decline in testosterone is real, it is not an unchangeable destiny. Your body retains the capacity to produce this vital hormone, even well into your 60s and beyond. The key lies in creating an environment that supports hormone production, removing the barriers that suppress it, and providing your cells with the tools they need to function optimally. When men learn this, when they realize they're not powerless against the tide of aging, something shifts. Their posture straightens, their eyes brighten, and a spark of hope reignites. It's not just about hormones. It's about rediscovering agency over their health and their lives. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Baking soda, an unexpected ally. This brings us to the surprising role of baking soda, a humble household staple that most people associate with baking bread, scrubbing sinks, or neutralizing refrigerator odors. At first glance, it seems almost absurd to consider this simple white powder as a tool for reclaiming masculinity. Yet, as I've learned over years of exploring natural remedies, the most unassuming solutions often hold unexpected power. Baking soda is one such ally, quietly capable of supporting the very systems that weaken with age. When combined with a specific natural ingredient, its effects become even more potent, offering a simple yet effective way to bolster testosterone production and enhance overall vitality. I recall a patient in his late 60s, a man named John, who came to me frustrated and skeptical. He had tried it all: expensive testosterone-boosting supplements, trendy superfoods, even a brief flirtation with hormone replacement therapy that left him uneasy about the risks. Nothing delivered the steady energy or confidence he was desperate to reclaim. When I mentioned baking soda, he chuckled, his eyebrows raised in disbelief. "You mean the stuff I keep in my pantry?" he asked, half expecting me to laugh along. But I explained how this overlooked ingredient could shift his body's internal environment in ways that supported hormone production. Intrigued but skeptical, he agreed to try it. A few weeks later, John returned, his face brighter, his step lighter. He reported better energy, less muscle soreness, and a renewed sense of connection with his body. "I didn't expect it to work," he admitted, "but I feel like I'm waking up again." How baking soda works its magic. So, what makes baking soda so unique? At its core, its power lies in its ability to influence the body's internal environment, particularly its pH balance. As we age, our blood and tissues tend to become more acidic, a consequence of processed diets, alcohol consumption, chronic stress, and the natural wear and tear of aging. This acidic environment, though subtle, places stress on your cells, disrupting the delicate processes required for optimal hormone production. Testosterone, in particular, thrives in a balanced, slightly alkaline environment. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, acts as an alkalizing agent, neutralizing excess acidity and restoring equilibrium. This creates a cellular environment where testosterone-producing Leydig cells in the testes can function more effectively, supporting the body's natural hormone production. Beyond its alkalizing effects, baking soda enhances circulation and oxygen delivery, two critical factors for vitality. Healthy blood flow is the lifeline of physical and sexual health. Without it, muscles feel heavy, energy wanes, and erections lose their reliability. Research on athletes has shown that baking soda reduces lactic acid buildup, the compound responsible for the burning sensation during intense exercise. By buffering lactic acid, baking soda improves endurance and accelerates recovery. While most men over 60 aren't running marathons, the principle translates to daily life. Improved circulation means more oxygen reaches vital organs, including the heart, brain, and reproductive system, all of which play a role in testosterone production and sexual performance. Fatigue, a common complaint among men in their 60s, also benefits from baking soda's effects. Many of my patients describe a persistent tiredness that lingers despite adequate rest, as if their bodies are betraying their still sharp minds. By reducing lactic acid accumulation, baking soda helps muscles recover more quickly, allowing men to stay active without the crushing exhaustion that often follows even moderate exertion. The result is a tangible improvement in quality of life. Whether it's the ability to take a brisk walk without feeling drained or to engage in light exercise without days of soreness. The power of partnership. Baking soda and lemon. While baking soda offers benefits on its own, its true potential is unlocked when paired with the right natural partner, lemon juice. This combination transforms a simple household remedy into a powerful tonic for men over 60 seeking to reclaim their vitality. For centuries, lemon water has been celebrated in traditional medicine as a cleansing, balancing drink, valued for its ability to refresh the body and support digestion. Baking soda, though less poetic, has long been used to soothe stomach acidity and promote internal balance. When these two ingredients meet, something remarkable happens. The moment lemon juice, with its sharp citric acidity, combines with the alkalinity of baking soda, a gentle fizz erupts, a release of carbon dioxide that signals a chemical reaction. To the casual observer, it's just a bit of kitchen chemistry, but within the body, this reaction has profound implications. The fizz softens the intensity of both ingredients, making them easier to digest and absorb. The resulting mixture becomes a balanced, bioavailable tonic that reaches the body's cells more effectively, supporting processes that are critical for hormone production and overall vitality. I've had patients describe their first experience with this combination as surprisingly pleasant. "It's light, almost refreshing," one man told me, "like my body was craving it." The synergy of lemon and baking soda goes beyond pH balance. Lemon provides a rich source of vitamin C and antioxidants, which combat oxidative stress, a key factor in aging and hormonal decline. Together, these ingredients create an environment where testosterone production is supported, inflammation is reduced, and energy is sustained. A simple solution with profound impact. The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity. Baking soda and lemon are not exotic supplements or costly therapies. They're items you likely already have in your kitchen. Yet, when used thoughtfully and consistently, they can shift the trajectory of your health. They're not a miracle cure, and I'm careful not to oversell their benefits. Alone, baking soda offers modest improvements. Paired with lemon, it becomes a catalyst for change, supporting the body's natural ability to produce testosterone and restore vitality. In my years of practice, I've been struck by how often the most effective solutions are the ones we overlook. Ancient traditions and modern science often converge in unexpected ways, and this combination is a perfect example. It's a reminder that sometimes, the answers to our most pressing health challenges are hiding in plain sight, waiting for us to take notice. For men over 60, this simple mixture offers a practical, accessible way to fight back against the slow fade of aging, rekindling the energy, strength, and confidence that define a life well lived. The synergy of lemon juice and baking soda is not merely a palatable combination. It represents a potent, practical approach to supporting male vitality, particularly for men over 60. This simple evening ritual transcends the realm of a refreshing drink. It's a strategic intervention rooted in biochemistry, designed to fortify the body's natural processes. Lemon juice, with its vibrant burst of flavor, delivers far more than a tangy zest. It is a powerhouse of vitamin C, a nutrient that plays a critical role in male hormonal health. For men in their later years, Vitamin C is not just about warding off the occasional cold. It serves as a vital protector of the Leydig cells, the specialized cells within the testes responsible for testosterone production. These cells face relentless attacks from oxidative stress, a process driven by free radicals, unstable molecules that accumulate with age and wreak havoc on cellular integrity. As men grow older, the intensity of this oxidative assault increases, threatening the delicate machinery of hormone synthesis. Vitamin C, a formidable antioxidant, stands as a sentinel, neutralizing these free radicals and safeguarding the Leydig cells, thereby preserving their ability to produce testosterone, the hormone central to male energy, strength, and virility. Beyond its protective role, lemon juice enhances the production of nitric oxide, a critical molecule that signals blood vessels to relax and dilate. This vasodilation is essential for maintaining healthy circulation, which is the cornerstone of robust erectile function. Without flexible, open blood vessels, blood flow to critical areas is restricted, undermining one of the most visible expressions of male vitality. For men over 60, where vascular health often begins to decline, this nitric oxide boost can make a profound difference, ensuring that blood flows freely and reliably to support intimacy and physical performance. Baking soda, the unassuming partner in this duo, complements lemon juice by creating an optimal internal environment for hormonal balance. By neutralizing excess acidity in the body, baking soda fosters a state of equilibrium that allows hormone production to proceed without disruption. Together, this combination helps regulate blood sugar levels, preventing the erratic spikes and crashes that can destabilize hormones and sap energy. Many men who incorporate this mixture into their nightly routine report a newfound steadiness, a reprieve from the mid-afternoon fatigue or insatiable cravings that once plagued them. This stability is not merely a daytime convenience. It sets the stage for the body's nocturnal work, as testosterone production peaks during sleep. By creating a calm, balanced internal environment, this ritual empowers the body to focus on repair, regeneration, and hormone synthesis during those quiet, restorative hours. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity and accessibility. It requires no elaborate regimens, no costly supplements, or complex prescriptions. Instead, it offers men a sense of agency, a way to take control of their health with ingredients already found in most kitchens. For many, adopting this ritual becomes more than a health strategy. It transforms into a nightly act of self-care, a moment of empowerment. Men in their 60s and 70s often share with me a quiet pride in embracing such a straightforward habit that yields tangible results. It's a reminder that vitality is not something that must inevitably fade with age. It can be nurtured, supported, and reclaimed through consistent, intentional choices. Imagine the cumulative impact of this ritual over weeks and months. As inflammation subsides, blood vessels remain supple and responsive, and testosterone production finds the stability it needs to thrive. The fatigue that once dragged you down begins to dissipate, replaced by a smoother, more reliable energy that carries you through the day. Intimacy, once fraught with effort or uncertainty, starts to feel instinctive again, imbued with a natural confidence that rekindles connection. The ripple effects extend beyond the physical. Confidence returns, posture shifts, and a sense of self-assurance begins to permeate daily life. This is not mere speculation. It's a pattern I've witnessed time and again in my patients, and it never ceases to inspire me. The next critical question is how to harness this combination effectively. Timing, as it turns out, is the linchpin that unlocks its full potential. The body's circadian rhythm orchestrates a symphony of repair and regeneration during sleep, with testosterone production reaching its zenith in the early morning hours. By consuming this mixture in the evening, you align its benefits with this natural cycle, priming your system for optimal performance. The preparation is elegantly simple. Take half a teaspoon of baking soda and combine it with the juice of half a fresh lemon, approximately 1 teaspoon, in a small glass of water. 4 to 6 ounces is sufficient. Stir gently until the mixture fizzes, a sign of the chemical reaction between the baking soda's alkalinity and the lemon's acidity. Sip it slowly, about 30 to 45 minutes before bed, allowing the ingredients to begin their work as you ease into rest. The baking soda neutralizes acidity, creating a stable foundation, while the lemon's vitamin C and nitric oxide enhancing properties support cellular health and circulation. Together, they create an environment where testosterone can flourish naturally as you sleep. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. I recall a patient in his late 60s, a man who approached this ritual with skepticism born of years of failed experiments with supplements and quick fixes. "Doc," he said, "I've tried it all. Why should this be any different?" I encouraged him to commit to the ritual for 2 weeks, to give his body a chance to respond. When he returned, the change was unmistakable. His face carried a brightness I hadn't seen before, and he described waking up with a clarity and energy that felt foreign after years of sluggish mornings. His wife noticed it too, remarking that he seemed more engaged, more present in their conversations. For him, the ritual was not just about the physical effects, it was about reclaiming a sense of control, of knowing he could influence his health with something as simple as a glass of water each night. This ritual is more than a health hack, it's a declaration of resilience. It's a way of saying that age does not have to dictate the terms of your vitality. Men who commit to this practice often report standing taller, speaking with greater assurance, and carrying themselves with a renewed sense of purpose. The benefits compound over time. After 30 days of consistency, many notice an energy shift, not the fleeting rush of caffeine, but a steady, enduring vitality that feels like a return to their younger selves. Mornings become less about stiffness and sluggishness and more about alertness and possibility. For some, the return of morning erections, a natural hallmark of healthy testosterone levels and blood flow, serves as a powerful reminder that their manhood remains vibrant. Intimacy, too, transforms. Desire becomes less forced, more organic, and with it comes a confidence that radiates into relationships. Partners often notice the change before the men do, commenting on a warmth and presence that had faded over the years. Physical changes emerge as well. Stubborn belly fat, a common frustration for aging men, begins to recede as testosterone levels stabilize. Muscles respond more readily to exercise, whether it's a brisk walk or light strength training, with faster recovery and less soreness. One patient, a man in his early 70s, laughed as he told me he caught a glimpse of himself in the mirror and recognized the man he used to be. His chest and arms regaining a firmness he thought was lost to time. The most profound change, however, is often emotional. When energy stabilizes, when intimacy feels natural again, and when physical strength returns, men rediscover a sense of confidence that permeates every aspect of their lives. They walk with purpose, engage more fully in their relationships, and approach each day with a renewed sense of possibility. This is the power of small, consistent rituals, far greater than any fleeting miracle cure. The evening ritual of lemon juice and baking soda is not a gimmick. It's a partnership with your body's natural rhythms, a way to support the vitality that still burns within you. For those wondering how long it takes to feel these changes, the answer lies in patience and consistency. Unlike the empty promises of instant fixes, this ritual delivers gradual, sustainable results. Within the first week, some men notice a subtle shift, a steadier energy, a lighter mood. By 2 weeks, mornings may feel different, with less stiffness and more clarity. After 30 days, the changes become undeniable. Energy sustains through the day, intimacy feels more effortless, and confidence grows quietly but steadily. The key is commitment, night after night, aligning this simple act with your body's natural rhythms. The results, as I've seen in countless men, are worth it. They walk with a renewed sense of purpose, their shoulders squared, their voices carrying a quiet but unmistakable conviction. There's a pride in their step, a spark in their eyes that wasn't there before. It's as if the weight of years has lifted, and life, once perceived as a slow, inevitable decline, now feels like an open horizon brimming with possibility. I've witnessed men in their 60s and 70s rediscover passions they thought were lost forever, dusting off old guitars, planning adventures with their spouses, or simply pausing to smile at their reflection because, for the first time in years, they feel capable, strong, and alive again. This transformation isn't just physical, it's deeply personal. The confidence that comes from feeling vital again ripples outward, touching every facet of life. At work, they tackle challenges with sharper focus and renewed energy. In their families, they show up as engaged partners, fathers, and grandfathers, bringing warmth and presence to moments that matter. Friendships deepen as they reconnect with others, no longer held back by fatigue or self-doubt. And in those quiet moments alone, when a man stands before the mirror, he sees not just a reflection but a version of himself he respects, a man who is still very much in the game. But I don't want you to simply picture these changes in your mind's eye. I want you to understand exactly how to make them real, how to amplify their impact, and how to sustain them for years to come. The baking soda and lemon ritual, while powerful on its own, is only the beginning. Its true potential unfolds when paired with intentional daily habits that nurture hormone health, optimize circulation, and support overall vitality. Over decades of working with men, I've seen how this simple evening ritual, combined with a few key lifestyle choices, can unlock profound results that are stronger, faster, and longer lasting than most men ever thought possible. The ritual as a foundation. Think of the baking soda and lemon mixture as planting a seed in fertile soil. That seed holds incredible potential, a promise of growth, strength, and renewal. But without the right conditions, water, sunlight, and care, that seed will never blossom into its fullest expression. Similarly, the baking soda and lemon ritual sets the stage for your body to thrive, but it's the supportive habits you weave into your daily life that allow it to flourish. When you combine the ritual with the right nutrients, movement, and rest, you create an environment where your body can rebuild, recharge, and reclaim the vitality that defines you. The ritual itself is elegantly simple. A small amount of baking soda mixed with fresh lemon juice, taken in the evening, works to balance your body's pH, reduce inflammation, and support healthy circulation. This sets the stage for optimal hormone production, particularly testosterone, which plays a pivotal role in energy, strength, and confidence. But to truly maximize its effects, you need to nurture your body with the building blocks it craves. Let's explore the key habits that act as the water, sunlight, and soil for this seed of vitality. The power of zinc, the ignition key for testosterone. One of the most critical, yet often overlooked nutrients for men over 60 is zinc. I often describe zinc to my patients as the ignition key for testosterone production. Without it, the engine of your hormonal system simply won't start. Zinc is essential for the enzymatic processes that convert cholesterol into testosterone, and a deficiency, common in older men, can stall this process entirely. Beyond its role in hormone production, zinc is a cornerstone of prostate health, which becomes increasingly important as we age. A healthy prostate supports urinary function and overall well-being, allowing you to move through life with greater ease and confidence. The good news? Zinc is abundant in some of the most delicious and accessible foods. Oysters, often celebrated as a delicacy, are nature's richest source of zinc, delivering a powerful dose in just a few bites. Pumpkin seeds, a convenient and affordable option, can be sprinkled over salads, blended into smoothies, or enjoyed as an evening snack. Lean cuts of beef, beans, and even cashews are also excellent sources. I've had patients report remarkable changes simply by making a conscious effort to include zinc-rich foods in their diets a few times a week. One man, a 68-year-old retiree, told me that adding a handful of pumpkin seeds to his nightly routine left him feeling steadier, more energetic, and even more focused within just 3 weeks. That's the power of giving your body what it needs to thrive. Magnesium, the calm that fuels strength. If zinc is the ignition key, magnesium is the steady hand that keeps the ride smooth. As men age, stress becomes a silent saboteur of vitality. Cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, tends to rise with age, and it has a direct, antagonistic relationship with testosterone. When cortisol levels are high, testosterone production plummets, leaving you feeling drained, irritable, and disconnected. Magnesium acts as a natural counterbalance, calming the nervous system and signaling to your body that it's safe to relax and function optimally. Magnesium-rich foods are both delicious and easy to incorporate into your daily meals. Spinach, with its vibrant green leaves, can be tossed into salads or sautéed as a side dish. Almonds offer a satisfying crunch and pair perfectly with a morning smoothie or afternoon snack. Even a small square of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher, can deliver a meaningful dose of magnesium while satisfying your sweet tooth. I've seen men who struggled with restless nights or persistent tension find relief after prioritizing magnesium-rich foods. One patient, a 72-year-old grandfather, shared that after adding spinach to his lunches and a square of dark chocolate to his evenings, he began sleeping more soundly. That improved sleep, in turn, boosted his energy and mood, creating a virtuous cycle that amplified his testosterone production. Hydration, the unsung hero of vitality. It's easy to overlook something as basic as hydration, but it's a cornerstone of health that can make or break your vitality. Your blood is over 90% water, and it's the medium through which oxygen, nutrients, and hormones like testosterone are delivered to every cell in your body. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, forcing your heart to work harder and slowing the delivery of these vital resources. This can leave you feeling sluggish, foggy, and far from your best. Add alcohol into the equation, whether it's a nightly glass of wine or a weekend beer, and dehydration becomes an even greater challenge, further taxing your body's ability to function efficiently. The solution is straightforward but transformative. Prioritize water throughout the day. Aim for at least 8 to 10 glasses, adjusting based on your activity level and climate. Herbal teas, broths, and water-rich foods like cucumbers or watermelon can also contribute to your hydration goals. By maintaining a fluid balance, you support your heart, muscles, and testes in working together seamlessly. One patient, a 65-year-old former athlete, noticed a dramatic improvement in his morning energy and even his sexual health after committing to better hydration and cutting back on alcohol. "It's like my body woke up again," he told me, marveling at how such a simple change could yield such profound results. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Sleep, the foundation of hormone production. Sleep is where the magic happens. It's during deep, restorative sleep that your body does the heavy lifting of hormone production, particularly testosterone. Yet, I've lost count of the men who confess to surviving on just 5 or 6 hours of sleep a night, then wonder why they feel depleted. The truth is stark. Without adequate sleep, your body cannot produce the hormones that fuel your strength, energy, and drive. Most testosterone production occurs during the deepest stages of sleep, which is why the baking soda and lemon ritual is designed to be taken in the evening. It primes your body for optimal pH and circulation, setting the stage for this critical overnight process. To maximize the benefits, aim for 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep in a cool, dark, and quiet environment. Avoid screens an hour before bed, as blue light can disrupt melatonin production, and consider a relaxing pre-sleep routine, such as reading or light stretching. I've seen men transform their mornings simply by prioritizing sleep. One 70-year-old patient, who had struggled with fatigue for years, began taking the ritual at night and committed to a consistent bedtime. Within weeks, he reported waking up with a clarity and energy he hadn't felt in decades. "It's like I'm borrowing time from my younger self," he said with a grin. Movement. Activating your body's potential. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to reclaim your vitality. Gentle, consistent movement is enough to send powerful signals to your body that strength, energy, and testosterone are still needed. A brisk 20-minute walk after dinner, a few minutes of stretching in the morning, or light resistance training with bands or dumbbells can make a world of difference. These activities improve circulation, stimulate muscle growth, and reinforce the hormonal benefits of the baking soda and lemon ritual. I've watched men in their 60s and 70s rediscover their physical confidence through simple movement. One patient, a 67-year-old former teacher, began incorporating daily walks and light bodyweight exercises into his routine. Within a month, he reported feeling stronger, more balanced, and even more optimistic about his future. "I didn't realize how much my body was waiting for me to move again," he told me. Movement isn't just about physical health. It's a declaration to your body that you're still alive, still vital, and still worth investing in. The emotional transformation. Reclaiming your manhood. When you bring these habits together, zinc-rich foods, magnesium support, proper hydration, restorative sleep, and daily movement, you create a powerful ecosystem that amplifies the effects of the baking soda and lemon ritual. It's like opening every window in a stuffy house, letting fresh air pour in, and breathing new life into every corner. Your body responds with more energy, better focus, stronger erections, and a renewed sense of confidence. But the transformation goes deeper than the physical. Over the years, I've had countless conversations with men in their 60s and 70s who sit across from me, their voices low, their eyes averted, and confess a fear they rarely share. They're afraid they've lost themselves. They remember the days when energy surged through their veins, when passion ignited without effort, when strength and drive were as natural as breathing. Now, staring at their reflection, they wonder if that man is gone forever. My response is always the same. Your body may have changed, but your essence, your manhood, is still there, waiting for you to reclaim it. Aging is not just a number. It's a choice in how you face it. Yes, Testosterone naturally declines with age. Yes, energy and vitality can fade if left unchecked. But you are not a passive bystander in this process. The baking soda and lemon ritual, paired with the habits we've explored, is a powerful act of agency. It's a nightly declaration that you refuse to let age define you. I think often of a patient in his late 60s who came to me defeated, his shoulders slumped, his spirit heavy with the belief that his best years were behind him. Skeptical but desperate, he began the ritual and adopted the supportive habits I recommended. A month later, he walked into my office a different man. Taller, stronger, his eyes alight with a quiet pride. "I don't feel young again," he said, "but I feel like me again. And that's enough." A call to action. Embrace the journey. This is not about chasing youth or denying the realities of aging. It's about embracing the best version of who you are now, at 60, 70, or beyond. It's about recognizing that vitality is not a gift reserved for the young. It's a choice you can make every day. The baking soda and lemon ritual, combined with zinc, magnesium, hydration, sleep, and movement, is a roadmap to that vitality. It's a simple, sustainable path that doesn't require expensive treatments or risky shortcuts. Just consistency, belief, and the courage to take small steps toward a stronger you. Imagine how life could feel 30 days from now if you begin tonight. Picture waking up with energy coursing through your body, greeting your partner with a confidence that reignites connection, moving through your day with ease and clarity, and standing before the mirror with a renewed sense of pride. This future is not a fantasy. It's within your reach. The ritual and its supportive habits are your tools to claim it. A roadmap for lasting vitality. Let's bring it all together into a simple, actionable plan. The evening ritual. Each night, mix a quarter teaspoon of baking soda with the juice of half a fresh lemon in a glass of water. Sip it slowly, about an hour before bed, to prime your body for optimal hormone production and circulation. Nourish your body. Incorporate zinc-rich foods like oysters, pumpkin seeds, or lean beef 3 to 4 times a week. Add magnesium-rich foods like spinach, almonds, or dark chocolate daily to support relaxation and hormone balance. Stay hydrated. Drink 8 to 10 glasses of water daily, and limit alcohol to maintain fluid balance and support circulation. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep in a dark, quiet environment. Create a calming pre-sleep routine to enhance deep rest. Move daily. Commit to 20 to 30 minutes of gentle movement, such as walking, stretching, or light resistance training, to stimulate testosterone and improve energy. Track your progress. Keep a journal to note changes in your energy, mood, and confidence. Small wins build momentum and reinforce your commitment. This roadmap is not about perfection. It's about progress. Each step you take, each night you perform the ritual, each day you choose a zinc-rich snack or a brisk walk, is a vote for the man you want to be. It's a declaration that age will not define you, that your vitality is yours to reclaim. The deeper truth. Gentlemen, we've embarked on a journey together. One that began with a humble box of baking soda and a lemon, and led us to a profound truth about what it means to be a man after 60. Testosterone is more than a hormone. It's the fuel for your energy, your drive, your confidence. Its decline is not a verdict. It's a challenge you can meet with intention and action. The baking soda and lemon ritual, paired with the habits we've discussed, is a powerful tool to meet that challenge. It's a reminder that you have the power to shape your vitality, to redefine what aging means for you. As you move forward, carry this truth with you. Your manhood is not tied to the years on the calendar. It's in the choices you make, the rituals you honor, and the courage you summon to live fully every day. Start tonight. Mix that glass of baking soda and lemon. Take that first step. In 30 days, you may find yourself standing taller, smiling wider, and feeling like the man you've always been, ready to embrace the years ahead with strength, pride, and purpose. Gentlemen, we've journeyed together from the surprising power of a simple box of baking soda to the profound truth about what it means to reclaim your manhood after 60. You've discovered why testosterone is so vital, how its decline impacts your energy, mood, and confidence, and how a natural evening ritual of baking soda and lemon juice can support hormone production, circulation, and vitality while you sleep. You've learned the importance of timing, the transformative results of consistency, and the supportive habits, like zinc, magnesium, hydration, sleep, and movement, that amplify these effects. Most importantly, You've seen that aging doesn't define your strength or masculinity. You do. So, what have you learned today that resonates with you? What's one thing you've discovered in this video that you're ready to put into practice to reclaim your vitality? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and how you plan to take action. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more doctor-approved tips to keep your strength and energy thriving after 60.